Hello, hi, welcome everybody to yet another brand new session of summer classes. So, from Khan Academy, we are very excited to bring this session to you, and I can see a lot of you are excited as well. Good morning, everybody. How are you all doing today? I can see, well, so many different people are here. I can see Ranjan. Hello, Ranjan. Hi, Ramesh. Hi, Sushmita. Hi, Sagar. Hello, Satya. Hello, Satya Das. Hi, Crazy. Okay, Crazy Gaming. What's your name? What's your name? Gajendra is here. All right. So, first things first, yeah, before we get started, quickly tell me if I am properly audible, properly visible. There is no technical issues whatsoever. All right. And then we will quickly get started. Yeah. Give me a thumbs up in the chat. Give me some love so that we immediately get started. Yeah. Just tell me there's no technical issue. Yeah. Give me a thumbs up. Okay. I can see yes. People are responding. Prasanna said yes, no problem. Thank you, Prasanna. Thank you, Flame. Hi, Samarth. Okay, all right. The boss said there is no problem. All right, so what's your name? What's your name? You guys have such cool usernames, huh? Okay, okay. So before we get started, first things first, if you don't know me, let me tell you a little bit about me. I am Anushri. I am an IIT Kharagpur graduate, and I have been teaching math and physics for IIT JEE Advanced and NEET and other competitive exams for the past 15 years. Okay, I love teaching you guys. I love seeing that light go on as soon as you get a concept, right? That is what motivates me, and that is what motivates us here, the entire team at Khan Academy, to be able to bring top quality education to everybody out there for completely free, right? Okay, all right. So now let's quickly go to the schedule of these sessions. Now, I know a lot of you guys know this already, but for any of you who does not know, for has any confusion, this is the schedule for all the English sessions that are happening here, the summer sessions in the Khan Academy channel. All right. So every Saturday we meet up at 11 a.m. sharp for grades 6, 7th, 8th. And then we go ahead, meet up at 12:30 for the higher grades, that is 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. All right? Okay. Now that everybody has this, let me quickly give you another Hindi schedule also, because a lot of students, right? You guys want it in Hindi. So we have parallel Hindi sessions also going on, the summer sessions. Okay. Now, Hindi sessions are conducted every week on Wednesdays. So Wednesday evenings, बुधवार की शाम को हिंदी सेशन होता है. And of course, you guys can come to the Hindi channel for those sessions. Okay? All right. Now, I can see a lot of guys are here from JNV. Yeah. Okay. I can see Arnav is here from JNV. Driving Gamers. Okay. You are from JNV as well. Flame Malik is here from JNV. Okay. All right. The boss is from here, JNV. Vanj Rajesh. Okay. Parmar जी भी JNV से है. Okay. All right. OAV से कौन कौन है ये बताइए. How many of you are from OAV? Okay. All right. I can see. Let's go ahead. Let's get started with the session now. Okay. So here we are at the Khan Academy website. And if you do not have an account, you can go ahead, ask your class teacher for your account information, and you will get a personal account. Okay. So that you can go ahead, take your account, change the password, keep it with you, and do whatever you want. Learn however much you want here. Okay. Now, when you log in, again, if your class teacher, by the way, does not have the account information for you, you don't have to worry about that. The only thing that you need is an email ID to be able to create your own account. All right. So now this is the landing page, right? The explore page, the page that you get as soon as you sign in. And here you will see everything is out there, right? There is math, science, all the syllabus covered for, yes, NCRT, CBSE, but different state boards as well. You can see that there is over here, Punjab board, Uttar Pradesh board, Maharashtra board, Assam board, Odisha board, right? Okay, so everybody is covered. Now, let's quickly get started with today's session. So, what is the topic for today's session? Come on. What is the topic for today's session? It is mensuration, right? We are going to learn about different shapes and different measurements that we can use to calculate the areas and volumes for these shapes. Correct? Okay, let's get started with it. Now, this session is for anybody who is in grade 6, 7th, and 8th. And we will start from the basics. And as we go up and up and up and up and up, you will keep understanding, right? Okay, ready for it? Yes? Give me a thumbs up if you are ready. And let's get to the first problem or first concept right here. Now, here you can see on the left hand side, as soon as you go into a grade, on the left hand side, you see the list of all chapters. Okay, so you can just directly go to that list of chapters, go to the chapters that you want. Here we want to go to perimeter and area today. So I'm going to perimeter and area. And now, in every chapter, you will see that the entire chapter is divided into concepts. Okay, so for every concept, you will find separate videos and separate exercises for those videos. Okay, so what do we do? Well, we first watch the video and then we go ahead and do the exercises, practice, and then there are quizzes and worksheets and revision tests also. Okay, so let's get started now. Here we are at perimeter and area, and the first concept that we have is area of a parallelogram. Okay, all right. Now, what a parallelogram is, we have already done this, right? In the geometry section. We understood what is a parallelogram, what are the different properties of a parallelogram, and so on. So you guys know this? What is a parallelogram? Yes? Okay, all right, let's get started here. So we go to the first video here, how to calculate area of a parallelogram. Okay, all right, we go to the first video, area of a parallelogram, and now comes a very important rule. Okay, so a very fun one, by the way. So as soon as I start the video, yeah, the video's volume will be coming in, right? So the voice of the video will be coming in and I will not be speaking, right? I can't speak then. So as soon as I start, I will ask you by gestures. I will ask you, are you guys understanding? Are you guys hearing everything else, right? Is everything okay? And you have to tell me, all right? You have to tell me in the chat, yes, ma'am, we can hear you and we can hear the video. We understand the video and everything, okay? Deal? All right. Let's go ahead and let's get started. Here we calculate the area of a parallelogram. How to do that, okay? Let's go.
And height length h. If we have a rectangle with base length b and height length h, we know how to figure out its area. Its area is just going to be the base. Is going to be the base times the height. The base times the height. This is just a review of the area of a rectangle. You just multiply the base times the height. Now, let's look at a parallelogram. And in this parallelogram, our base still has length b and we still have a height h. So when we talk about the height, we're not talking about the length of these sides that, at least the way I've drawn them, moved diagonally. We're talking about if you go that's from this side up here and you were to go straight down. If you were to go at a 90-degree angle, if you were to go perpendicularly straight down, you get to this side, that's going to be our height. So in a situation like this, when you have a parallelogram, you know its base and its height. What do we think its area is going to be? So at first, it might seem, well, this isn't as obvious as if we're dealing with a rectangle, but we can do a little visualization that I think will help. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a chunk of area from the left hand side, actually this triangle on the left hand side that helps make up the parallelogram, and then move it to the right, and then we will see something somewhat amazing. So I'm going to take this little chunk right there. Actually, let me copy it. Let me do it a little bit better. So I'm going to take that chunk right there and let me cut and paste it. So it's still the same parallelogram, but I'm just going to move this section of area. Remember, we're just thinking about how much is space is inside of the parallelogram. And I'm going to take this area right over here and I'm going to move it to the right hand side. And what just happened? What just happened? Let me see if I can move it a little bit better. What just happened when I did that? Well, notice it now looks just like my previous rectangle. That just by taking some of the area, on the left and moving it to the right, I have reconstructed this rectangle. So they actually have the same area. The area of this parallelogram, or what used to be the parallelogram, before I move that triangle from the left to the right, is also going to be the base times the height. So the area here is also base times height. Because once again, I just took this chunk of area that was over there and I moved it to the right. So the area of a parallelogram, let me make this look even more like a parallelogram again. The area of a parallelogram is just going to be, if you have the base and the height, it's just going to be the base times the height. So the area for both of these are just base times height.
All right, all right. So now tell me, did you guys understand this? Yes? How do we calculate area of a parallelogram? We always say area of a parallelogram is nothing but base into height. That's it. Okay, very simple. Every time you can use it for any kind of parallelogram whatsoever. All right, that's it. So, okay, driving gamer says no. What happened? Okay, let me clarify this very quickly. I can see a lot of you are giving me yes and thumbs up and awesome. The basic idea is area of a parallelogram is base multiplied by height. That's it. Okay. Now that we've understood the concept, it's very important to go ahead and solve questions, right? Because again, in math, practice makes you perfect. So let's go and solve some exercise questions. And what we do here is we make a game out of it, right? Because this is what? Summer musty with math. So we make a game. Ready for it? Yes? All right. So here we go back. And now I'm going to start with the questions here. And the rule here is, listen carefully. The rule here is that as soon as I display a question, you will solve it immediately. You have your pen and paper, right? You have your pen and paper? Awesome. So you solve it and then you give your answer in the chat immediately. We will see who gives the correct answer first. Okay, I'll be able to see the chats here and I will I will call the names out of the people who are giving the first answer correct. Okay, all right, let's go ahead. Let's get started. Ready for it. Here we go. So here is the first question. What is the question? Well, look at the image below. So this is the image of a parallelogram. We can see that. And we have to find the area of the parallelogram. Come on, tell me. Quickly solve it and quickly tell me what the answer comes out to be. See, dimensions are given here. We have the base, we have the height. You just have to recognize it. Okay? All right. I can see, oh, people have started giving answers. Yay. All right. A lot of people are giving me answers. Everybody's giving me 120. All right. I can see, oh, Bhavya Goswami gave the first answer. Okay. Bhavya Goswami gave the first answer here. And then we have Charchika Bahera gave the answer. Sharmila gave the answer. And Midhamini gave the answer. All right. So Bhavya and Charchika and Sharmila and Midya, you guys gave the answer quickly, the first. All right, awesome. And now I can see a lot of people are giving, okay, the chats are going crazy. Yeah. Well, Gauri is giving the answer as well. Sagar gave 120. Rakesh Kumar gave 120. Sharmila gave 120. Suparna Das gave 120. DK Kumar gave 120. All right, awesome. I can see Rajaram Sinha is giving 120. Shashi is giving 120. Sharda is giving 120. Jyoti, Shakshi, and Gajendra, Suman. All right, Sonakshi. Wow. Okay, everybody gets it. I can see that. Yes. Now let's solve it. Yeah. So, what is it? How do we do this? See, area of a parallelogram is always equal to base into height. So, I'm just going to write base multiplied by height right here. Okay. Now, how do we recognize which one is base, which one is height? So, height is always going to be perpendicular to the base. That is very important. So here, look at the 90 degrees. Where is the perpendicular? The perpendicular over here is right here. Correct? So now we see the two dimensions that are perpendicular might just be base and height. So the base is going to be one side, right? So base is going to be one side. That means this is the base. Okay, this is the base. And height is perpendicular to the base. So perpendicular to the base, the perpendicular distance between the two parallel sides, that is the height. So right here, this gives me perpendicular distance between the two parallel sides. Correct? Okay. So I'm going to say this is height. And now we just multiply. Correct? Okay. All right. All right. So area is equal to base, which is 10, into height, which is 12. Units are not given. We'll just write in units, and the area will be in square units. So this is equal to 120 square units. Correct? Very, very easy. Everybody gets it? Yes? Everybody understands this? Crystal clear? Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you guys are understanding everything. Okay? All right? Okay. I can see Sarju is here. Okay. Good morning, Sarju. Have you just joined? Okay. All right. I can see, yes, yes, I've started getting the thumbs up and the yeses. So I know you guys are understanding this. Now we go ahead and write our answer. So that is what we do in every exercise question, by the way, right? Whether it is exercise question or quiz question or a unit test question, there are questions. Then we put the answer. So right here, I'm going to put the answer 120 and then we go ahead and check, right? Okay, let's check. Let's check. Yay! Nice! Awesome! All correct. And whenever you are practicing, if you have any doubt whatsoever, so if you get confused and if you think, I'm not getting the answer, how do we solve it? You can find the entire step-by-step solution right here. Okay, the blue link will give you the entire step-by-step solution of the question. Okay, so here is the entire step-by-step solution. See how we calculated. Area is equal to base into height. That's it. And now let's get to the next question. Okay, are you guys ready? Ready for the next question? Yes? Okay, all right, all right. We go for the next question now. Okay, yeah, here is the next question. And the question is, again, look at the image below and what is the area of this parallelogram? So this is the parallelogram that is given here. Okay, again, what do we do? Quickly solve and give me the answer and let's see who gives the answer correct first. Okay. Okay, yeah, the answers have started. Answers have started coming in. Okay, okay. What are people saying? Charchika Behera says 35. All right. First person to give the answer. Charchika Behera says 35. Sharda says, okay. Bhavya says 35. Ashutosh Acharya says 35. Damayanti Kumari says 35. Jyoti says 35. Prasanna says 35. Awesome. Awesome, guys. Okay, okay, okay. So for this one, I can see a lot of you are getting the answers already. You know how to do this. You guys are so smart. Okay. All right. So what do we do? Area. Again, area of a parallelogram. Area is equal to base into height. Correct? So in here, quickly, quickly, keep giving your answers as soon as you get it. Quick, keep giving your answers. Base into height. And what is the base? The base is going to be one side of the parallelogram and height is perpendicular to the base, right? That is what we have to keep in mind. Base perpendicular to height. That's it. Okay. Let's see. Where is the perpendicular sign? Perpendicular is right here. Okay. But then the data that is given is 6 units here, 7 units here. So which one is the base? Well, 7 units is this side and the opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal and parallel, right? So I can say if this side is 7 units, then this side is going to be 7 units also, right? Because opposite sides equal and parallel. So now I can say that I have the base right here, a side of the parallelogram, and height is perpendicular to the base. So which is height? Height is right here. This is height 5 units. Okay. And that's it. Height is the perpendicular distance between the two parallel sides. So let's go ahead and write area is equal to base multiplied by height. Base is equal to 7 units. Height is equal to 5 units. And we're good to go, right? We say area is equal to 35 square units. Correct? Yes? Everybody understands this? Yes? Okay. All right. All right. I can see people are giving answers. Yes. Yes, Sagar. Yes, Vignesh. Dr. Kumar. Shri Siddhali. Payal is here. Okay. Sangeeta gave. Yes. Yes. You guys got 35. Yes. I can see that. Awesome. Great job, you guys. Great job. And now let me call out again who gave the answer first. Okay. So, all right. I can't even, so many people have given the answers. I can't even go back in the chat. But yeah, I already announced who gave the answer first, right? Okay. All right, here we go. So, let me just check. Okay. Yeah. All right. Even the YouTube has gone and after the chats, I can't even reach that far. Okay. So, awesome. So 35 is the answer. Everybody understands? Everybody agrees? Now let's lock it. Lock the answer. Okay. Let's go ahead. Lock the answer. And I'm going to go put 35 square units here. Okay. 35 right here. And we go ahead and go for a check. All good. All good. See? And with this, we can go ahead and go to the next question. Right? Are you guys ready? Ready for the next question? Yes? Okay. All right. Let's go. Right here. Okay. Yes. We are ready for the next question. Yes, I can see that. All right. Let's go to the next one. So, here we are. All right. The next type of question that is based on parallelogram, an area of a parallelogram is when one quantity is missing. Okay, so either the height is missing or the base is missing and area is given, right? So now that we've understood how to calculate area, right? Everybody gets that? We go one step above. Ready? Okay. All right. I told you we will go one more step and one more step. So here we go. Here is the first question right here of this new type, right? Come on. The question is here. Quickly go through the question, solve and give me the answer. The question is, the parallelogram shown below has an area of 140 square units. Okay. The parallelogram has area 140 square units. We have to find the missing base. Okay. I can see people have started giving answers here. Let's go. Let's see. I can see. Trisha. All right. Trisha gave the first answer. Trisha, Shakir Hussain, Bhavya Goswami, and Arnav Kaushal. Trisha, Shakir Hussain, Bhavya Goswami, and Arnav Kaushal are the ones who gave the answer immediately. Very good, you guys. Great job. Keep going. Keep giving your answers. What are the answers here? Yeah. As soon as you get the answer, keep going. Okay. All right. Let's see. So what is the question here? We want to find out missing value, missing base here. Correct? And what is given? Area is given as 140 square units. So what do? We write the same equation, right? Area of a parallelogram is equal to base into height. That's it. So let's go ahead and write that area is equal to base multiplied by height. And now that we have this, let's substitute values. Okay, we put the values that we have. Now, Area is given as 140 square units. So I'm going to write 140 over here. And we have two values over here. Now, which one is height? Base is right here. It is unknown. So I'm just going to write this is equal to base multiplied by height. But which is the height? Is it 10 or is it 12? Think about it. Come on. How do we figure out? Very, very simple. That base is always perpendicular to the height. Correct? So base is always perpendicular to the height. We have the perpendicular right here. This is 10. This is 10. Here we go. Very simple. 0, 0 cancelling out. B is equal to 14 units. That is the answer. And now we go ahead and check. Right? So here you can see that this data right here, 12 units is only given to confuse you. Okay? The question setter is being very clever here. They only confuse you with some data, so you don't take that data. All right? Okay? All right. Let's go ahead. Put the answer. Everybody okay? 14 is the answer? Yes? All right. Let's go ahead and substitute. B is equal to 14 units and let's check. Yeah? So, go for a check. All good. All good. Okay. All right. So, now we go to the next question. Yes? Okay. Let's go to the next question. Here we go. All right. All right. Ready for the next question? Everybody ready? Yes? Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. This is the question right here. So the question says the area of a parallelogram has 135 units square, right? The area of the parallelogram is 135 square units. We have to find the missing base. All right. So the question is find the missing base. Okay. And now quickly tell me what is the answer? Yes, 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 yes. Oh, people are giving me two answers. All right. Some people are giving me 9. Some are giving 7. Okay. All right. All right. So what is the answer here? I can see who gave the answers here. Pratyasa gave, all right, Arnav gave 9, Pratyasa gave 7, all right, Farhan, Sandeep gave 10, okay, Charchika Behra gave 9, all right, Bhavya Goswami 7, okay, Ashutosh said 9, Tirtha said 9, Vaibhav said 9, all right, Satyadas said 9, Hiralal said 9, okay, so many different people. All right, all right, all right. Most of the people. Okay, most of the people are giving me 9 now. Yeah? Some are giving me 7. So which one is it? Which one is it? Is it 7 or is it 9? Huh? What do you think? Okay, is it 7 or is it 9? Let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. Here we go. So we have the area as 135 square units, right? So we already know the equation. Equation is area is equal to base multiplied by height, and area is given as 135 square units. That's it. Now, what is the base? What is the height? Here it's given find the missing base. So of course the base is missing, right? Base is missing right here. We write base as it is. Then height will be perpendicular to the base always. So here also, this is the height h and this is extra data, right? 17 is there to confuse you. Height is 15 units. So we write this is 15 and now we go ahead and calculate dividing by 15 on both sides. This cancels out and we have b is equal to 135 divided by 15. That is nothing but 9. Correct? That's it. Very, very simple, right? So the answer is 9 units. And who gave me the 9 units first? All right, all right, all right. Okay. I can't go to these chats. It's so far away. Okay, okay. I'll have to give your names beforehand then. All right. So many different people are giving me answers. Awesome, you guys. Awesome. Okay, so you guys having fun? Yes? You guys having masti? Because this is a session, right? We're doing masti with math. That's the fun part of it. That's the goal. Okay? Okay, all right, let's go for a check. Let's go for a check. Answer is 9 units. And I can see so many different people have got the answers. Yeah. Sanil Rajesh says 9. And Supriya also. Somavir, Aryan. Okay. Jyoti got 9 also. Midha got 9. Crazy Shashank got 9. Why crazy, man? Okay, 9 units, 9 units. Here we go. 9 units. We go for it. We check. And there we go. Good job. All of you who got the answers, good job, guys. Now, are you ready for the next question? Yes? Ready? Give me a thumbs up. Yes? Ready? Shall we go? Okay. Okay. I'm going to take that as a yes. I'm going to take that as a yes. And here we go. Here is the next question. The next question is, parallelogram shown below has an area of 21 square units. Okay, the area is given as 21 square units. We have to find the missing height now. Okay, so area is given. We have to find the height. Quickly tell me what the answer is. Okay, all right, all right. Oh, okay. The first person who gave the correct answer is Bhavya Goswami. Okay, Bhavya, Suman, Bhavya Goswami, Ashutosh Acharya, Tritha, and Jyoti. Bhavya Goswami, Ashutosh Acharya, Tritha, and Jyoti. Awesome. These are the people who gave the answer first. Now let's see. Now let's see who else is getting the answer. Quickly, guys, keep writing your answers. Yeah? Okay. Krishan Kumar says 1, 2, 3, 4. Beta, why would you say 1, 2, 3, 4? Okay. Uh, Binary Dhabarma says 3. Yes. DPC Mandi. Jivan Thakur. Okay, you're from DPC Mandi, huh? Okay. Yeah, you got 3. I get that. Suman, yes. Sharda, straight lyrics. Okay, you got C as well. All right, Midha Mini got 3. Awesome, awesome, guys. Yes, keep giving your answers. Keep giving your answers. And now let us solve the question very, very quickly. So we are talking about area of a parallelogram, right? Area of a parallelogram. So we write the equation, right? Write the formula. Area is equal to base into height. That's it. Area is equal to base into height. Base is there, height is not there. So area is equal to 21 square units. We write 21 right here. This is equal to what? Base, which is 7 units. 7 units into height, which is missing, right? Height, which is missing. And why is the base 7 units and not 5 units? Huh? This is wrong. We don't take 5 units here. Why? Because again, the height here is perpendicular to the base. Okay. So this right here is perpendicular sign. So this will be perpendicular as well. And that is why the base is the side of the parallelogram that is perpendicular to the height. Very simple. And now we just write it. H is equal to how much? 21 divided by 7. 21 divided by 7, which is equal to 3 units. And we are good to go. Answer is 3 units. Okay. All right. All right. I can see people are excited. Next question they're asking. Yes. We'll go there. We'll go there. Okay. All right. Now let's put 3 units very quickly and go for a check because checking is also important. Yes. We're good to go. Okay. All right. All right. Now. See, we have done good number of questions about parallelograms. How about we go to the next topic? Yeah? Okay. Let's keep it interesting. Let's keep it interesting. So we did questions about area of a parallelogram. Now we go to the next one, which is going back to the explore page. And now I'm going to grade 8. Okay. So here we go. Now we go to the chapter just like before, right? On the left hand side, we have the entire list of chapters here. And over here for every chapter you will find all of these different levels that you can reach. Come on, tell me, how many of you, I bet you guys have been using Khan Academy website for a long time, no? So how many of you have gotten like master level? Okay, so this right here is the master level, right? This is master level, proficient level, familiar level, attempted level, all of these levels are there. So tell me, how many of you have gotten master levels? Yeah? And how many of you have gotten proficient levels? Okay? Okay? Mita says yes. Okay. Full mastered. Oh, Sanil Ramesh says full mastered. Awesome. Very good. Okay. Who says? Prakriti says master level. Great. Yes. All right. Nikhil Kumar, Nishi says master. Sagar says I am master level. Tita says all chapter master level. Awesome. See, that's why you guys are so smart, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. So many people. Yeah. Ashutosh Acharya says master level. Sharmila says master level. Okay. I can see that. I can see that. So many people out here. That's why you guys are so smart. Yeah. I can see that. Okay. Let's go. Let's go to the mensuration chapter. Now, without further ado, we go to mensuration chapter, and here we will be looking at the next shape. Okay. So the next shape we will be dealing with is trapezoids. Okay. Area of a trapezoid. So, what is a polygon? Polygon is over here. You can see that we are at area of a polygon, and a polygon is any figure that is made up of lines. That is a closed figure, right? So, any closed figure that is made up of line segments, we name it as polygon. And then we talk about different types of polygons. So, triangle is a polygon. Quadrilateral is a polygon. Now, earlier we did a type of quadrilateral, that is a parallelogram. Now we are going to another type of quadrilateral, that is trapezoids. So let's go. Let's get started with this concept video. Okay. Now, all of these concept videos you can find in the Khan Academy website, in the Khan Academy app, and they are completely free of cost. Okay. So you will be able to access anything and everything as soon as you create an account. There is no paywall behind anything. All right. And before we get here, come on, come on. I know, you know, there is a rule for the videos. Yes? What is the rule for the videos? When the video plays, I will not speak. So I will ask you from my gestures, are you hearing everything? Are you understanding everything? And then you have to tell me, okay? That yes, ma'am, we are hearing everything. We're understanding everything. There's no issues whatsoever. Okay? Deal? Okay? All right? Yes? Let's go. Let's go. Quickly. Here we go.
Of the sides are parallel to each other. So right here we have a four-sided figure or a quadrilateral where two of the sides are parallel to each other. And so this by definition is a trapezoid. And what we want to do is give the dimensions that they have given us. What is the area of this trapezoid? So let's just think through it. So what we would get if we multiplied this long base times 6 times the height 3. So what do we get if we multiply 6 times 3? Well, that would be the area of a rectangle that is 6 units wide and 3 units high. So that would give us the area of a figure that looked like, let me do it in this pink color. The area of a figure that looked like this would be 6 times 3. So it would give us this entire area right over there. Now the trapezoid is clearly less than that, but let's just go with the thought experiment. Now what would happen if we went with 2 times 3? 2 times 3. Well, now we'd be finding the area of a rectangle that has a width of 2 and a height of 3. So you could imagine that being this rectangle right over here. So that is this rectangle right over here. So that's the 2 times 3 rectangle. Now it looks like the area of a trapezoid should be in between these two numbers. Maybe it should be exactly halfway in between, because when you look at the area difference between the two rectangles, and let me color that in. Let me color. So this is the area difference on the left hand side, and this is the area difference on the right hand side. If we focus on the trapezoid, you see that if we start with yellow, the smaller rectangle, it reclaims half of the area, half of the difference between the smaller rectangle and the larger one on the left hand side. It gets exactly half of it on the left hand side, and it gets half the difference between the smaller and the larger on the right hand side. So it completely makes sense that the area of the trapezoid, this entire area right over here, should really just be the average. It should be exactly be halfway between the areas of the smaller rectangle and the larger rectangle. So let's take the average of these two numbers. It's going to be 6 times 3 plus 2 times 3, all of that over all of that over 2. So when you think about an area of a trapezoid, you look at the two bases, the long base and the short base. Take the area, each of multiply each of those times the height, and then you could take the average of them. Or you could also think of it as this is the same thing as 6 plus 2. And I am just factoring out a 3 here. 6 plus 2, 6 plus 2 times 3 times 3, and then all of that over 2, which is the same thing as, and I'm just writing it in different ways. These are all different ways to think about it. 6 plus 2 over 2, and then that times 3. So you could view it as the average of the smaller and larger rectangle. So you multiply each of the bases times the height and then take the average. You could view it as, well, let's just add up the two base lengths, multiply that times the height and then divide by 2. Or you could say, hey, let's take the average of the two base lengths and multiply that by 3. And that gives you another interesting way to think about it. If you take the average of these two lengths, 6 plus 2 over 2 is 4. So that would be a width that looks something like, let me do that in orange. A width of 4 would look something like this. A width of 4 would look something like that, and we are multiplying that times the height. Well, that would be a rectangle like this, that is exactly halfway in between the areas of the small and the large rectangle. So these are all equivalent statements. Now let's actually just calculate it. So we could do any of these. 6 times 3 is 18. This is 18 plus 6 over 2. That is 24 by 2 or 12. You could also do it this way. 6 plus 2 is 8 times 3 is 24, divided by 2 is 12. 6 plus 2 divided by 2 is 4 times 3 is 12. Either way, the area of this trapezoid is 12 square units.
All right, all right, all right. Did everybody understand this? Yes? How to calculate area of a trapezoid, right? Okay, okay. So what do? We say half into height into sum of the two bases, correct? Okay, all right. Let's go ahead now and solve questions. Come on, come on, come on. Now that we've understood the concept, it is we go ahead and play the question game. Ready? Yes? Okay. All right, let's go ahead and play now. So, here we go to the exercise and area of the trapezoids. Let's start. Here we go. This is the first question. Quickly tell me, solve and quickly tell me what is the area here. Okay? Everything is given. We have to find out area of this trapezoid. Yeah? All right. All right. I can see people started giving me answers already. Okay. All right. All right. So, how do we find area? Yes? All right. All right. I can see Nishi Kumari says 20 and okay, Nishi, you're giving me 10 answer also. Okay, okay, okay. So Nishi, your answer is 10. Uh, and then Dilip Kumar says 20. Ashutosh Acharya says 20. Sonakshi Panigrahi says 20. Charchika Behera says 4.5. Okay, all right. Satyadas says 10. Chandra says 9. Bhavya Goswami 20. Midhamini says 20. All right. And Ranjan Singh says 20. Ramesh Chandra Acharya says 20. Prasanna says 4.5. All right, all right. I'm getting different answers here. Prakriti says 4.5. All right. So, different contenders. A lot of people are giving me 20. A lot of people are giving me 4.5 also. So, what is the answer here? What is the answer? All right, all right. Jyoti says 20. Uh, Himanshu says 4.5. Okay. And who else? Who else? Quickly give me answers. So, what is the answer here? Half into base into, yes. So, in case of a parallelogram, both the bases are equal, right? So, we say half into base into height. In case of this trapezium, what do we say? Base half into b1 plus b2 into height, right? That's how we calculate area of a trapezium. Okay, all right. So area is equal to this. How do we write values? Well, these are the values that are given. We have half as it is. Then b1 plus b2, right? The two parallel sides are these. This is 5 and this is 4. So we get 5 plus 4 into height. Height is 1 meter. So into 1. Yes. Whoever said 4.5 gave the correct answer. What is this? 9 by 2. 9 by 2, which is 4.5 square units. Correct? So, 4.5 square units is the answer here. And who gave the answer first? All right. Okay. Are you guys ready? Yes. Are you getting 4.5? Yes. Did you understand? Okay. How do we get 4.5? We say half into sum of two parallel sides into height. Correct? That's it. That's it. So the answer over here becomes simply 4.5 square units. And we write the answer now. All right. Everybody give me a thumbs up if you understood this. All good? Shall we move on? Yes? Okay. All right. I have gotten a yes here. Yes. Ibuan says yes. Okay. Farhan says 4.5. Mida got 4.5. All right. Prasanna got 4.5. All right. Yes, yes, yes. I'm getting your green lights now. Yes. Awesome. 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 Let's go. 4.5 square units is the answer here. And we go ahead and check. So let's go for a check. All good. All good, all good, all good. All right. So it is so fun. A lot of times, this will give, once you solve a number of questions, the website keeps giving you crazy music. Okay. For your, well, excitement. Basically, the website gets excited when you go ahead and solve questions, right? So now let's go to the next question. Ready for the next one? Yeah. Okay, all right, all right. We have done this type of question now, and now let's go ahead and get back to another question. So, area of trapezoids. Here we go. Area of trapezoids. Let's go. Here's the next question. Quickly tell me, what is the area of this given trapezoids? Quickly calculate what is the area of this given trapezoid. Okay? Yes? Let's see who gives the answer first. All right, all right. I can see. Oh, wow. Okay, answer started coming. Bhavya, Prasanna, and Chandra. Bhavya, Prasanna, and Chandra. 3 people gave the answer first. Bhavya Goswami, Prasanna, and Chandravati. Awesome. Great job, you guys. Quickly. Let's move. Quickly give me the answers. I know. So, you guys give answers within a second, huh? You guys are smart. Okay, let's see. Area of a trapezium is equal to what? Half into b1 plus b2 times height. Correct? And now we write half into b1 plus b2. What is b1? 5. What is b2? 3. These are the lengths of the two parallel sides. two parallel bases, correct? So 5 plus 3 times h. H is 2 units over here. So we write 2. Now it's very, very simple. 2 gets cancelled out. And we get area is equal to 8 square units. Right? Okay. All right. We get it. We get it. So area is equal to 8 square units right here. Okay. All right. Let's go. So now that we have this, everybody gets it? Yes? Yes? We lock it? Okay, let's lock it. 8 square units. Here we go. 8 right here. And we go for a check. All right, let's go for a check. Awesome. All good. Now, see, we have done basic area calculations now, right? Ready to go to the next level? Yes? Ready to go to the next level? All right, all right, all right. Now we go for the next type of question, that is area of composite shapes, right? So let's figure that out. How do we go ahead and calculate? What is the area of this shape is the question. Now you see, there is a pair of parallel sides in the following shape. Okay, so it's given that there is a pair of parallel sides in the following shape. This is the shape given. All right. Now, the question is, what is the area of this shape? Yeah? Come on, come on, come on. Quickly tell me. I can see people giving me answers. Who is giving me answers here? All right. Chandravati says 84. Okay, Ashutosh says 20. Chandravati says 84. Sagar says 84. Charchika Behra says 54. Okay. Bhavya Goswami says 64. All right, people are getting different answers here, right? People are getting different answers here. Okay, what else? Ashutosh says 20. Nidhi Kumari says 25. Okay, Sharmila says 54. Bhavya says 62. Oh, your answer changed, huh? Sangeeta Sen says 20. Joy Narayan says 54. Godwari says 54. All right. Godwari Gaikwad says 54. Adi says 54. Okay, all right. Now what else? A lot of people are giving me 54. Okay, okay, okay. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Give your answers. Give your answers. Give your answers. What are the answers coming up? Oh, I can see. Sangeeta says 54. Mamta says 54. Dilip says 100. Okay, Dilip says 100. Prasanna says 69.5. Okay, all right, all right. How do we go about it? Think about it. How do we go about it? So now here you can see that this is a trapezium. Yeah, but the height is not given, right? You can see that these are the two parallel sides. So I have, if I write area of the trapezium is equal to half B1 plus B2 times H, then I have B1, I have B1, I have B2, but H is not there, right? I don't have the H. So how do we go ahead and calculate? Is H there? Yes, it is there. See, here these two are 90 degrees. That means here I have one side as the height of the trapezium. Correct? Exactly, exactly. So sometimes the height of the trapezium that is given might be not in the middle, but mixed up or coinciding with one side, right? That can happen. Okay, all right. So now we go ahead and solve half into B1 plus B2. These are the two parallel sides, 2 and 7 units. So half 2 plus 7 times H. And here we go. This is H, which is 12 units. Correct? So we say this gets cancelled out, 2 with 6. And this is 2 plus 7, which is 9 multiplied by 6, which is how much? 9 6 are 54. So area becomes equal to 54 square units. All right? Yes? Do you guys understand that here the area is calculated by using the height that is coinciding with one of the sides? Okay, that can also happen. Are you guys ready? Got it? Are we good with it? Everybody getting it? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, awesome, awesome. So 54 square units is the answer here. And I can see people have given 54 square units. So everybody who got the correct answers, you guys are awesome. Yes. And everybody who's understanding, you're learning something, right? So let's go and write the answer. Answer is 54. Here we go for a check. All good. Now we go for the next question. Yes, next question, next question, next question. All right, Arhan. Definitely, definitely. Next question. Ready? Okay, here we go. This is the next question. The following shape has one pair of parallel lines. Okay, the following shape has one pair of parallel lines. What is the area of the shape? And this is the shape that we have. Come on, quickly calculate and tell me. This is going to be a little more complicated, right? This is not direct formula based. You have to divide the shape into parts. Correct? Come on, quickly tell me what the answer is. I'm waiting for your answers here. Let's see who gets the answer. Okay, all right, all right. I can see people have started giving answers here. Bhavya Goswami says 34. Charshika Behra says 72. Okay. Dilip Kumar says 34. Arhan says 34. Bishnu Priya says 34. Ashutosh Acharya says 34. All right. Ranjan Singh says 34. Tasmia Khan says 34. Okay. Arhan 34. Satyadas says 45. All right. Setis says 74. Nishi Kumari says 33. Okay. All right. All right. Mamta says 34. I can see most of you are giving 34 answer, right? So let's see. We have Bhavya and Charchika and Dilip and Arhan. Bhavya, Charchika, Dilip and Arhan as the people who gave the answer first. All right. Now let's go ahead and solve. Okay. So what is the area here? Area of the shape is going to be addition of, see, area of the shape is going to be over here, this particular shape, right? So I have two parts here. I can say this is one shape, correct? And then I have this another shape right here. This is another shape, right? We add these two areas and we get the answer. So let me call this A1 and let me call this A2. And now we go ahead and write area is equal to A1 plus A2. And we have A1 as the area of the triangle plus we have A2 as area of the trapezium. Correct? So now we go ahead and calculate and solve. See, it's very, very easy now. Triangle's area is half base into height. So we write this area is equal to half into base into height. And then this part over here will be how much? Base is equal to 8 units here. So half into 8 into height, which is this entire length, which is how much? 3 units plus 5 units. Correct? We want the entire height of the triangle. That means 3 units plus 5 units gives me total 8 units. And so this becomes 8. Right? So this becomes how much? 8 into 8, 64 divided by 2, 32. So this is 32. Okay. Now, we have the second area as area of the trapezium. Correct? So we say, all right, area of the trapezium is going to be how much? That is equal to half into B1 plus B2 into height. So we write half into B1 plus B2 into height. And then we go ahead and check. Right? So till now, is everything clear? Yes? You guys are understanding this? Okay. So now I write half into B1 plus B2. Now B1, B2 are the pair of parallel sides. So here we have this 3 units, this 2 units is going to be 2 units over here, right? So we have one parallel side as 2 units. The other one is this big one. That is how much? That is equal to 2 plus 6. 2 plus 6, that gives me 8 over here. And multiplied by height. Now height of the trapezium is this right here, 5. Correct? So we say into 5. And then we have 2 plus 8 as 10, right? 10 divided by 2 is 5. 5 into 5 is 25. So this becomes 25. So what is the total area? Total area is going to be equal to 32 plus 25, which is how much? Come on. 32 plus 25 comes out to be 7 and 5, 57. So 57 becomes the answer over here, right? Yes? Is everybody okay? All right, all right, all right, all right. So you see what happens? When you know individual shapes, right? You know how to calculate for triangles, for parallelograms, for trapeziums, for rectangles and squares, right? You can go ahead and calculate areas of any shape as long as you can divide it into recognizable shapes, known shapes. Correct? Okay. All right. All right. Now, with this right here, I'm going to wrap up. All right. We were having so much fun and just the hour went away, right? So tell me, did you guys have fun? Yes. And let me go to right here the schedule once more again. Okay. Don't worry. We're winding down. We're done with the class, but it's very, very important to do the worksheets. Oh, wait. There is worksheets here, right? Exercises. So between two sessions, you have to practice, right? Because we practice with math also, right? Okay. So Masti is going to be there with practice. So tell me, in the link in the description, you will find the link to the exercise. Okay. You will get to the Khan Academy website. You will have different exercises for different grades. One for 6th grade, one for 7th grade, one for 8th grade. And if you want, you can do all the exercises also, right? Come on. We're just having fun with numbers here. But there is one thing I ask after every session. Those of you who come again and again will know this, that after having an amazing fun session, you guys have to give me a promise, right? You guys have to give me a promise that, yes, ma'am, we promise we will do the exercise and then we will come. Okay. So come on right now. I want to see in the chat who is going to promise me that, yes, ma'am, I'm going to do the exercise and I'm going to come. Yeah. So that I can hold you to that. So come on. Quickly, give me a promise right here. I am looking at it and I want to see who is promising. Okay. Yes. Yes. All right. I can see. Yes. Exactly. Sushmita says yes. Souvik says, yes, ma'am, we promised. Exactly. Yes, Souvik. I know. I remember. Okay. All right. Yes. We're winding down. The class is done. I'm just taking promises from you guys. Okay. The class is done. Yes. Promise? Okay. Arnav says yes. Chiku says yes. DK Kumar says yes. All right. Yes. Arhan says we are promising. Awesome. I'll hold you to that. Yes. Charshika Behra, you promised. I remember. And you did the exercise, right? Okay. All right. Yes. Sanil says yes. Yes, we promise. Vishnu Priya says yes. All right. Yes. Awesome, you guys. Thank you. All right. Yeah. So with this, I had a lot of fun. I hope you had a lot of fun as well. I know you had a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and go enjoy your summer. Do a lot of masti, right? Summer is for masti and a little bit of math too. Until next time, happy learning. Bye-bye. Bye, everybody. Bye. It's awesome to have you guys here.